Let's get one thing straight. If you see someone screaming about their wealth, they're broke. Not in their bank account, maybe, but in their mind, which is the only place it really counts. The loudest person in the room is always the weakest, and the person flashing the most cash is usually the one most terrified of losing it. Real wealth is quiet. It's invisible. It's the freedom to say no. It's owning your time, not a Swiss watch that costs more than a house. Remember the mantra: if you have to show it, you can't afford it. This isn't just about money. It's about a mindset. The person who truly has it, whether it's wealth, confidence, or happiness, doesn't need your validation. They don't need to perform. The performance itself is a confession of lack. Think about it. When you see someone meticulously curating a feed of private jets, exotic holidays, and designer logos, what are you really seeing? You're seeing a desperate plea for admiration. You're seeing insecurity packaged as success. It's a fragile house of cards, built on likes and comments, ready to collapse at the slightest breeze of irrelevance. True power, true affluence, is the ability to be completely anonymous. To walk down the street and have no one know the scale of your influence or your assets. That's the ultimate luxury. So why do people fall for this act? Because we're wired to equate visibility with value. But in this new era, we have to unlearn that. The new rich aren't the ones on a yacht. They're the ones who own the company that built the yacht, and you've never even heard their name. They're not chasing clout. They're building empires in the dark. They understand that talking about money is the fastest way to lose it. It attracts the wrong kind of attention. The taxman, the envious, the predatory. Silence is their fortress. The game has changed. The old definition of rich, the one sold to you by influencers who are just renting a lifestyle, is dead. They were just glorified salespeople, selling you a dream they themselves were chasing. Let's dissect the psychology. The need to broadcast success stems from a deep-seated feeling of inadequacy. It's the look at me now cry of someone who felt invisible or undervalued in the past. They're not celebrating their success. They're trying to heal an old wound with a temporary bandage of public approval. But genuine self-worth is internal. It's not contingent on external validation. The truly wealthy individual is playing a different game. Their scoreboard isn't measured in followers or flashy purchases. It's measured in autonomy, in options, in the quiet confidence that comes from knowing you've built something real and lasting. They don't need to wear a logo. They are the logo. So the next time you scroll and see someone flaunting their supposed riches, don't feel envy. Feel pity. You're watching a performance of insecurity. You're watching the poor man's definition of rich. The real goal isn't to look rich, it's to be free. And freedom doesn't need an audience. It doesn't post, it doesn't brag, and it certainly doesn't need to prove anything to anyone. It just is. Stop chasing the mirage. Start building in silence. The loudest sound you should ever make is the sound of your own quiet success. That's the new code. Learn it, live it. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more truths they don't want you to hear. The affair may end, but the elegance lingers.